Hello, it's Jim from AdsEarnETH. Today is 25th of May 2020 and we're going to cover in this update video of our pre-launch. Okay, we're in, what day we're in now? I think we're on day 3 of day 4. So we're going to cover, this is not like a sales video. If you're not sure what AdsEarnETH is, you could be watching on YouTube, Vimeo, another Facebook chat room or what have you. Pop over to the link below or above. Could be a members link, who knows, it might be borrowing this video, but basically get yourself in, have a look around. So update video, what we've got for this video, we've got Facebook entry. I'm just checking my notes, information on the 2x2, what the difference is between company and team forced. I get a lot of questions about that, so I'm going to cover that in this update. About direct placement in the 2x2s, timeout payments, 10% bonus, the sponsor bonus. Now that's an important one, because that, to be honest, that's rocket fuel for this particular project. It took a lot of work to figure out, but it's done, it's working. So we'll cover that in the update, and we've got wallet payments, help videos. We want to cover that a little bit. So the first topic we want to cover is wallet addresses. Now, I just want to clarify this. When you join the platform, it'll ask you to fill in your wallet address, Ethereum wallet address. It can be any Ethereum wallet address. It doesn't have to be a Trust wallet. It doesn't have to be a MetaMask wallet address. It's basically what address you would like those rewards to go to. Now, this is very, very important. When you put the wallet address in there and you make a purchase, you can't change the address. It's locked, because it's locked in the contract. Okay, so I've been getting a lot of emails. Can you change my address? Can you change my address? That cannot happen. It's stopped. It's literally, I was talking to the programmer today. He's locked it now. You put the wallet address in and it's locked. Okay, if you want to make a new account, if you want, example, you say, I don't want to use that particular wallet anymore. But again, it's nothing to do with Trust Wallet, nothing to do with MetaMask. It's where you would like your money to be sent in the smart contract. But once it's in, it's locked. It can't be changed. So I want to just cover that first. It's very, very important. I'll nip over to the Facebook group. And this, again, you're going to have a word with your team. Because what's happening right now is, I'll just quickly scroll down. I made a post. What's happening with the team is, there's a lot of members asking to join the Facebook group, and they're not clicking the little box. They're reading the agreement, which is basically no spamming, nothing special. There's a couple of questions, but basically they have to tick the box to agree. All of our admins and moderators, and I use this rule in other Facebook groups for other projects, if they don't tick that box, they're not getting in. So it's very important to talk to your team, and when you say, join the Facebook group, again, all of our mods will just refuse entry. So it's very important to inform your team. If you're referring somebody in here and say, join the Facebook group, tell them they have to agree. Because what's happening is they're not agreeing. Our mods and admins are refusing entry. And then they're coming and complaining, they won't let us in the group. But you've got to agree to the terms. It's very, very simple. We don't want this group to be full of raving lunatics spamming other projects. We want it nice and clean. And basically it's play by the rules, or don't bother coming in. I think all of our active members don't want to see spam. We're all sick of spam in all Facebook groups. We've seen it 100 times over. It's very, very important. So you've got to get your team to click that I agree, or they just don't get in. And if they do spam, whether a thread or they make a post spam, they're deleted and blocked first time, no second chances. And that's what it says in the rules as well. Watch out. So just, we don't want to upset anybody, but we have to have a set of rules for everybody to have a nice experience in the Facebook group. So that's that out of the way. I'm just looking at my list again, because I've got so many things to do. Right, the first question, I had a discussion today with a member. So I'll just share over this. The company forced and the team forced, they're both 2x2s. Now, when you go to the compensation plan, we'll just have a quick look at that first. You've got, basically you've got it over here, level 1 is a team forced, level 2 is a company, and then a team forced, and a company, and so on and so on. It alternates all the way down the levels. You have to start with level 1, and then if you want to purchase level 2, you've got, you know, the advertising and what have you. You've got to go in order, level 1, 2, 3. So one's team, next company. The biggest question I'm getting is, what's the difference? So a team force is basically your team. Okay. Now Jim's team starts here, and the team drops down. So let's just say this is you. Okay. So this is you. You've joined the program. Level 1, team forced. So you paid for your position. You go out, and this is very important. This whole platform is designed to reward, you know, if you join it for the advertising, fine. But if you're joining it to make build a team, you have to go out and give your link, example, to a couple of people. They join, let's just say. So those 2 people that you first of all you've paid, they go out and sponsor their link, the referral link, invite some people into the project and say, join this, it's, you know, fabulous and what have you. Then those people will drop here. So I'm using this color to say they're paid. This is just, you know, a placement. And then you've got 2 options, like 2 scenarios here. This person here can go and get 2 people like this, you know, or you could get a 3rd person. It's the same. They'll land the 3rd person. If you've got a 3rd person, they would land there. Okay. If this person brought in somebody, they would land there. Then this person brought somebody, they would land there. And this person, like, you could bring in the 4th person, they would land there. That's team forced. Okay. Now, a company forced is, let's say, you know, you're at the top, you join the platform, excuse me, and let's just say this position, this can be anybody. Nobody knows where they're going to land. It's literally the company force starts from the top. The next person who joins level 2, which is just an example, level 2, level 4, level 6, but we'll say level 2, which is the first one. The next person who joins, doesn't matter who the sponsor is, where they came from, would land there in a company force there. So that's not your team. Remember, your team is people you sponsor, and then the people they sponsor, and so on. The company force looks for the next available in the company tree, the next available spot, which would be there. Bang, they're in. It can be Joe Bloggs' direct, it can be Jim's direct, it can be Peter, Paul, Sue's direct. It doesn't matter. They fill one in order, one by one. And because again, we're getting a lot of questions. Oh, my directs joins level 2 and I don't see him in my tree. But level 2 is a company forced. So you basically everybody. There's disadvantages of both scenarios here. Team forced is rewarding the the good promoters, the hard workers. That's that side of the fence. And then you've got people who can't promote very well, which is very beneficial company force because they're going to land. Who knows where they're going to land? You might get a whale above you. Who knows? But again, they both have their advantages and disadvantages. So I just want to explain that because I am getting questions. Why am I not seeing my direct so and so? Now, I did have a very important one today. I'm just going to explain this. So let's just say this is a perfect scenario of what happened today. We've got, let's say you join the project. We'll use this color as a free member. So all of these members are free. Now this person joins and they're free, okay? And then I'll just put in there free, just so you can see. That person then went out, it's very important this, then went out and give their referral link to a couple of people. And this one joined, and this one joined, okay? This one joined as a free, just an example. This one joined, but they paid, instantly they paid. Why this person give out the link in the first place without paying, as I don't know. Now this person, because this one's a free member, the sponsor is a free member, this person gets passed up to the person above because the free member doesn't earn. So we had about 6 or 7 emails. Where's this person? Where's this person? But this person joined and paid before the sponsor. So it's very important. If you're a sponsor, when you join the project, first make yourself paid before you give out your referral link. Okay, it's very important. And again, about the issue about compensation, should we say, or rewards, whatever you want to call it. the matrix returns, you'll receive 4 times the level. I'll explain that in a second. But if you're on level 1 and you go out and sponsor, give your referral link out, and then someone joins, and then they join level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, or whatever, and you're still on level 1, you'll only receive the rewards from level 1. So it's very important to stick whatever your budget is. The strategy, what I've seen floating around, because I get a lot of this, a lot of questions about this. What's the best strategy? Try and stay 2 levels ahead. That's what I would. I've seen that suggestion in a couple of videos, and I think that's a pretty good suggestion. Some of our members, in all honesty, have gone straight in 1 to 16. Okay, they're playing it safe, they're going out, they're promoting it, they're not taking any chances about missing payments. Because when you get in the higher levels, if you start missing payments, it's a big chunk of change. It's big, it's a big amount. So basically, what I would say is, me personally, obviously I've got 1 to 16, but if your budget allows, give yourself $50 and just, $50 worth of ETH, example, buy as many purchases levels as you can for whatever ETH you've got, and then as your profits are coming in from the system, company and team, use some of your profits to stay 2 levels ahead, at least, But there's still no guarantees. You may go off to the shops or go to sleep. You wake up in the morning, you've got a direct. They come in and they go, bang, open everything. You've lost a lot of rewards. Okay, so there's the one thing I wanted to cover. The next thing is the new addition since the last update video is the direct sponsor bonus. It's something I've been working on and thinking about very, very carefully how we were going to reward. And again, we've been consulting with our other members, who are consulting with other platform owners and what have you. We've had a good chin wag, and I says, right, how do we give the incentive to people to promote? Just delete that. So what we've developed is the direct bonus sponsor. So basically, you get, just an example, you're getting 4 times the reward in your tree. But if you go out and sponsor like 50, 60 people, you want to be rewarded for that. And that's something I strongly believe in as a promoter. Obviously, I'm a program owner, but I'm a promoter as well. And if I'm promoting, I want to be rewarded for it. So this is what we've done. And it's built into the smart contract. You don't have to go wait for it or anything like that. When the purchases are made, whoever makes them, if you've got, let's say you've got a direct and he goes out and he purchases level 1, you'll make it 10. If you're his direct, it doesn't matter where he is in your tree. It could be 5 or 6 levels down, spillover. You will make 10% of that purchase. As long as you've at least bought a level 1 and you go out and promote, and one of your directs, okay, you've missed all the payments, one of your directs, say, buys in at level 13 all the way down, you'll miss all those payments as far as positions in the matrix, but you'll still earn 10% bonus. So if you've got somebody over, buying over here, and you've purchased a level 1, and he's your direct, you'll make 10% on every single purchase that person makes, repeatedly. When they expire, the level expires in 50 days. The residual side of it, when they renew, you're going to make another 10%. That's the whole thing. So it's this is very lucrative. I've seen a few posts from our leaders and promoters, and I already started to accumulate. I call it evergreen income, should we say. You're going out and you can, the mind boggles on the opportunity for that 10% is unbelievable. If 10% if the first one is not a huge amount, okay, but it's a little bit. Pennies make pounds. But when you start going up in the levels, 10% on top, they might land in your funnel. Watch out if you're 6. But even if they don't, you're still going to make 10%. So it's an incentive to go promote. If you've got 200-300 directs and they're all buying 200-300, 10%, there's a lot of money at every 50 days. So it's very, very lucrative. Give that a look over. And we did have one question about my mind's gone now. 1 second. I just thought about something there. No, my mind's gone. Sorry, it's been that busy today. It's unbelievable. I'm just looking at my list. Full launch wallet payments. Yeah, wallet payment help videos. Just wanted to cover that again. We've got in the back office if you go over to getting started, you can see it here, getting started. We've got a help video section there. We're still getting questions for MetaMask and whatever. Watch those 2 videos. That one, MetaMask, highly recommend MetaMask, okay, for a PC. If you're on mobile, there's the Trust Wallet. Personally, I prefer MetaMask on the PC. It seems to be a lot simpler. There is an issue with the Trust Wallet. I see there's a lot of Philippine members can't use it for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why, to be honest, because it seems to be good. Most other places we're not getting any issues, but Philippines, for some reason, I think it's a DNS issue or something. But maybe it's going to update. It's out of my hands. You know, if the DNS in Philippines is not propagated properly yet, it could, as you're watching this video, that subject could be muted, could be already done. But if you want to know how to download a wallet, just watch the video first, how to pay and everything. Download the wallet from the link below. That takes you direct to Trust Wallet's website. It's not a random server or something. And the same with MetaMask. You can download the MetaMask there from a PC. MetaMask does have a wallet, a mobile version, but it's in beta. So that's not working yet. But it will come, you know. I think in the near future, once the beta version's finished with MetaMask for mobile, I don't think you're going to have an issue, you know, for MetaMask. But I know members who are using MetaMask mobile are having problems, but that again is because that's just a better version of the wallet. So I just wanted to mention that one more time. So the payment timeout, yes, that's what I wanted to cover. Sorry, that was an important one. The payment timeout. Now, we've got members sending support tickets, which is logical. I probably would do the same. We will be adding it again. We're in beta, we're pre-launch, and so we have to add things and what have you. Now, let's just say this is you. You know, you've come in, and let's just say, well, this is you, and then you see somebody drop into your position here, and you get paid. You know, when that person pays, instantly the money comes into the system, smart contract, not into the platform. It'll pay out the 10% bonus to whoever the sponsor was. Remember, this could be spillover. It might not be one of your directs. So whoever that direct is, they'll get that direct 10% sponsor bonus, and you'll receive. Level 1, you don't receive any. That's very important. Level 1, you don't. You get the 4 payments here. As these people drop in here, you get paid. You get paid. You get paid. You get paid. First two people is going to the person above you, because these 2 people here are your person above's 4 people. You know what I mean? Because it's a continuous tree. It's not like 6, 6, 6 and apart. It's literally 6, and then it literally grows like that. So when you see people here, somebody gets paid, but it's your sponsor, the person above, excuse me, is level 4. But when someone drops here in the position, I had an email today. I've seen a person on my level, dropped in my level 4, level 1, sorry, of the 4. But they didn't. What they did was they pressed pay to buy a position, and then they just stopped. They didn't continue with the payment. They didn't, literally they just pressed the pay button. A lot of people do that to see what happens. When someone presses the pay button in the system, it locks them in a position, which is logic. So it locked them into the position. But if they don't continue and make the payment, they've got, the way we've done the settings at the minute, we did have it at 30 minutes, but we've upped it to 90 minutes. Okay, so they've got 90 minutes to get moving and pay. What happens is, if they don't pay, so just an example, you're looking in your back office and you see somebody there, in your first level, first position of level 4 or the second or whatever. If they don't pay within 90 minutes, they get removed from the system, because remember, at the minute, while they're locked, it's locking your possibility of profit. So if they don't pay, continue the payment process, they get taken out of the system, and that your spot is then freed up. Which is logic. I see people saying, well, I've seen somebody there in my tree and now they've gone. And I've seen them all day. There's a lot of members come and they just click away. Just an example. Pay. Example, this one pays. This one pays and continues. This one pays and continues. So that's the scenario. You've got 4, but you've only received 2 payments. In 90 minutes, come back and have a look again before you send a support ticket. You'll either see 2 scenarios. sorry, that should be the wrong color. You'll see that one has turned blue, so it's paid, and that one's paid. If they haven't paid, they're gone. And that opens up a position for, it doesn't block the member from earning a reward for this Ethereum. So I hope that makes sense. Because it is logic that people don't understand why they're coming, why they're going. It's because they go pay, wander off, make a cup of tea, go out shopping, they come back, and then they press pay again. They've timed out. It's logic. They say, press the button and nothing happened. But like I said, one of them waited a day, 1 day, from paying the button to try and pay. So you basically got 90 minutes, or your position's gone. Simple as that. And then you have to start back at the beginning. So that covers that question. Payment times out. 2x2 matrix, the Facebook group, wallet addresses. I think I've got everything on this update. But definitely the biggest topic here, for me, as a promoter, and for you as a promoter, 10%, if you just scroll down, like I said, oh no, I've got one big more update, excuse me. I nearly forgot. We've been busy with this for the last 2 days. So we'll just quickly go to, what was I saying there, excuse me. I've lost it, I'm all over the place today. Right, yes, the bonus, excuse me. Definitely check out the 10% bonus, because you will be rewarded very handsomely over the, as time goes on. This is going to appeal to a lot of big promoters because they have the big promoters and the sponsor, and they know the potential of the income of that. It's enormous, especially on the higher levels. And it's a residual. It's not just a one-timer. Every single time they purchase. Just looking at the stats there, I was just quickly going over. I think, like I said, we're on pre-launch. These are live stats. Every time you refresh this, it's literally tagged to the script. So at the minute, we've had 604,808 banner views in the platform. And the network text ads, we've had 367,502. So in between, we're nearly up to a million views. I think we're on day, I've lost count, I've lost days actually, but I think we're on day 4 of our pre-launch. Users 837, way past what I thought I was going to get. I haven't even started marketing this yet. And the total Ethereum earned is 46 Ethereum. Remember, it's not what's in the system, because the system actually doesn't see the money. Someone pays, I'm saying money, Ethereum. Someone pays, goes to the smart contract blockchain, whoever's due, bang. There's actually nothing in, because I did see a couple of posts about wallets, do I have to withdraw or whatever. There's no wallet in the system. It's literally member to member, smart contract, who does it, money comes in, it looks who in the contract it has to pay, pays out to the 10% sponsor bonus and the referral, whoever spot the land. So it's very important. That's amazing. I think that's over $9,000 ish worth of Ethereum's been, paid out left and right. So it's very, very impressed with the pre-launch. And just think where we're going to go when we go full blast. It's going to be interesting. Now, the big update is, this is what we're being busy with. Support. Okay, when we launch these programs, everyone's throwing questions support-wise. I've had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of support tickets. We have got a getting started page. Again, you'll find that in your members area. And again, if you're not even a member, you can go over here, getting started, and you'll watch very short videos, how step by step, how to get set up in the account and whatever. In your members area, I'll just quickly log in. 1 second. Yeah, in your members area, you can see where was I getting started there? How to get started. So we've got 2 versions, one on the front page, one in the members area. Definitely, that's the place to start. But we have, at the minute, now we're literally building this as I'm talking. We've got contact support, contact us here. Now we've got a support ticket installed. When you click support or contact us, you'll come to our support center. You'll have a knowledge base. So if you want to know first, before you send a support ticket, you can either search over here or you can click knowledge base. You've got featured questions on the right hand side. The knowledge base, you've got advertising topics, again, login issues, wallet and payment issues. we've literally, we're about 2 hours into this, as we're, we've set it up, and now we're working to set frequently asked questions and topics. So you'll see the categories. We'll be adding more categories, and then in the categories, just an example, if you want to know something about a payment issue or something, you wouldn't be looking in login issue, you'd be looking over here. How to change my wallet address, how to install a MetaMask, how to set up a Trust Wallet example. So we'll just click that one. The message, basically there is how to install a MetaMask wallet. Visit our getting started page. We're sending them back. We might add a video in here, but it'll give you, as we're building, over the pre-launch, we'll have a lot of questions, what we get asked, frequently, and we're going to have in the knowledge base all the answers for the frequently asked questions, and that'll save you a support ticket. You'll get answers directly from there. If the answers are not in the support center, the knowledge base, open a ticket. Email address, just an example. Stick your name in. To be honest, we're going to take the phone number out, and then if you pick a category of what your question's about. Okay, so if it's a general inquiry, problem report, access issue, wallet or payment issue, that one again we're testing it. That should be taken out. But basically, pick a category, stick in the code. It's not cap sensitive, so you can put lowercase or uppercase, and then create a ticket. You will then get a ticket number. You'll be able to check up how your ticket's doing. And we've got, at the minute, we've got 4 people who's going to handle the support tickets. We've got 2 in America because, time zones and everything else. A lot of people don't remember that people sleep. I get, why are you not 24/7? Well, I'm sorry, I have to sleep. So, but I recognize, as this project's going to go nuts, we'll have to get prepared. This is, again, what a pre-launch is for. We've got 2 at the minute, 2 in America, 1 in the UK, and then I've got myself in Central Europe. We'll all see that ticket. So when the member sends a support ticket, all 4 of it right now, and we will be adding more admins for the support, will see that ticket. Now, it could be 3 o'clock in the morning, Jim's time, but in America, somebody's awake. Like I said, we'll all see the ticket, and then we can all choose to deal with it. Whoever sees it first just logs in the admin panel and then answers the ticket. Okay, so that's going to be a lot easier for Jim, because at the minute I'm getting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, sometimes like 8 or 9. I've had one member today alone, 9 tickets today. Now, we're only on 800 and odd members, but can you imagine when we go live, like I'm saying live, when we go full launch, and we've got thousands of members, and if they're all like that, 9 tickets a day, I mean, it's just impossible to cope with. So we're placing, basically we're pre-planning, we're making the ticket system easy, the knowledge base, we're going to have a lot of question and answers based in your face, shall we say, and it's going to be a lot more efficient, a lot more professional. Give that a look over. You don't just send a ticket just for the fun of it, but click the knowledge base, see how we're doing. And we'll be, we're literally 3 hours tops into installing this. So we'll just set these quickly up just to see how it works, and everything's smashing. Everything works fine. And again, the support center, when they come first, they'll have featured questions here. You can check your ticket status. Like I said, when you submit a ticket, you'll get an email. Thank you for your ticket. You'll get a ticket number. You can, tomorrow, for example, you could click that, put in your ticket number, and you can see how is it being read even, or is it closed, has it been answered, and it's perfect system. So we're all working, we're building, and I think this is way above what most platforms do, as far as help and support. But we have, like I said, at the minute we've got 4 people dealing with the tickets. Because a lot of people seem to think everything should be done in 1 minute, and that sometimes isn't the case. It doesn't work like that. We all have to sleep. We're all human beings. We all have to go shopping and everything else. But we do want to, we want to help as fast as possible our members. And again, the knowledge base is a perfect way to start. Preset question and answers, basically. If you've got a wallet issue or whatever. Again, it'll be one of those situations as it's grown, as the platform's grown, we'll get asked questions a lot more, same questions, when then we know exactly what to put in there. We don't want to just put a load of rubbish in there. So I think that's a big announcement, to be honest. I think that's about it for the update. As far as promotion goes, the planning. A few people did say, when are you going to go full launch? Because again, as I said in my previous video, a lot of people don't understand what a pre-launch is. We should be done. We're on Monday now. I have one more important update in the script. Nothing's going to change in the prices or anything like that. You don't have to panic. But if I can pull it off, it's going to be a massive, massive benefit to all of our members as far as income stream. That's all I'll say. But again, I cannot say too much because I'm not even 100% sure if I can pull it off. The programmer's working his backside off, should we say, thinking about how to do it. Because basically, I've just said to the programmer, I want this to happen in this program. And the programmer's like, okay, now I have to think, how am I going to do it? So I've left him alone for the weekend because last week I was all over him. But Monday morning, back on the case, first thing, Jim's on him. How are you doing with this thing? And he's trying to catch up with the things that I'm asking him to do. So it's, watch this space. That's all I can say. But it definitely, even without that, the 10% is massive. It's absolutely massive. I've had a lot of our big promoters say, how did you pull that off? And they're like biting, because I'm saying to them, to be honest, I'm saying, stop, don't mass promote like a lunatic. I'm talking about big promoters. So don't mass promote like a lunatic, because I'm still in pre-launch and I'm still busy building, question and answers and everything else, cosmetics of the site. And a lot of people don't understand that members are joining, and then they're not in the same pattern as everybody else. The cosmetics on the front page is nearly, I think it's done. Yesterday we had a big review meeting, Saturday, and yesterday I redone that, so that's going well. But I think that's me waffling on enough. If you've got any problems, always ask questions about the platform in the Facebook group, because there's plenty of members. I'm already seeing members out there who are very active and asking questions, and they're answering, they're helping, helping during the support we've got a bunch of people I can see here are very positive minded and they're helping. But if it's a support ticket, again, about your account, it's very important. Facebook group's not for support on your account. If you want to know how to add a banner, for example, how, any question about how the platform works or so and so on, there's the place, Facebook. Well, there's plenty of people to help. But if it's, again, a question about your account, not the Facebook, there you submit a support ticket. Because it's like, I did have a scenario where someone posted in the Facebook group. I didn't see it. I mean, I'm busy doing programming and cosmetics and, working me backside off with it. So I'm not staying at the Facebook group all day. Then they send a support ticket, very rude, because I didn't answer them in Facebook. How can I be staying at Facebook and doing all the work ready for the launch? It doesn't work like that. So, bit of logic. You will get if it's a support ticket for the admin, a question for the admin, it's not the place to do it. There is show your results, so on and so on. Ask questions about the platform, no problem. And I will say, can you, if you're watching this, I have to go back. I think I have to log back in. Am I still leaving logged in? 1 second. Log in. I think I'm already logged in. Yeah. Can you have a look? If you're seeing here, there's a tab, submit a testimonial. Submit a testimonial if you can, just to show our prospective members that everybody's happy. Okay, so I'll leave it like that, and I'll just go back over here. I think that's it. We've got a lot going on, and it's watch this space, should we say? And see you on the next video.